Hi guys, I'm at the Apple store on London's Regents Street to pick up a new external hard drive.
I've been shooting quite a lot of high definition film for my YouTube vlogs recently and taking quite a lot of pictures for my blog, and I'm filling up both my camera memory card and my iPhone memory, so I don't want to just delete them, I want somewhere to dump them, so I've come to get an external hard drive.
Thanks a lot.
I also need to back up my MacBook, and I want an external hard drive that I can use to occasionally share files between my PC and my Mac. Now, I'm not sure how you pronounce this, LaCie. I'm going to go with LaCie. I've decided to get the LaCie Rugged Thunderbolt. In this video I'm going to unbox it, quickly take a look at it, and then show you how I set it up on both a Mac and a PC. They're built and designed to be shock, dust and water resistant for all terrain use, hence the bright orange rubber shock resistant sleeve. It has a built-in integrated Thunderbolt cable, but it's also supplied with a removable USB3 cable. Now I'm going to be using this with my MacBook, which has Thunderbolt, and with my Windows PC, which is USB3. If I was only using it with my Windows PC and not a Thunderbolt MacBook, then I would have bought one of the less expensive USB 3 variations of the hard drive. Now, in terms of basic functionality, it will work on both a Windows PC and an Apple Mac, but it's going to be capable of faster transfer speeds with a Mac than a PC. And it's not just due to the cabling. You can format it in a way where it's optimised to work on a Mac, but it won't work on a PC. Or you can set it up so that it will work on both. So it's in a file format that is recognised by both Windows PCs and Macs, but it's not as fast. But what you can also do, which is what I'm going to do, is you can partition it and have both. So I'm going to use the majority of it in the Mac optimised format, and then I'm going to partition a small amount so that I can share files between my Mac and my PC. So here we have the built-in integrated Thunderbolt cable. For some reason it comes with a spare cover, as well as you can see, the USB 3 cable. It feels pretty solid, and if I didn't know it was a hard drive, I'd say it felt pretty rugged. If you're travelling and you're looking for a portable hard drive, it's going to be excellent, especially if you're just using the Thunderbolt cable, because the integrated cable means you've got no cables to lose. So far, the largest transfer we've done is the Time Machine backup, which for us was 192 gigabytes, and it took just over an hour. I'm not so sure if that's a significant improvement on USB 3, but hey, I'm sure someone in the comments below will. Okay, let's take a look at setting it up on the Mac, and then we'll plug it into our PC. Okay, we're going to plug the drive in for the first time using the integrated Thunderbolt cable. You see you get the icon top right, LaCie setup. You can see it's found the drive as a device, so we're going to hit setup. We're in England. English is our language, so we selected that. Okay, first stage of setting it up is agreeing to the terms and conditions, so I'm going to ignore those and hit next. Now this is the formatting stage. Like I said earlier, we're going to use this primarily for our Mac, so we're going to keep it in pretty much this setup. 800 gigabytes for dedicated Mac use, and then we're going to have 200 gigabytes which we can use on both Mac and PC to share files. Now you can customize this completely, so you can slide it all the way to the left or all the way to the right. So if you were going to use it entirely on a Mac, you'd have no need for the LaCie share section. And I guess if you were going to use it entirely on a PC, or you wanted to be able to share absolutely everything on the drive, you would have it set up entirely as a share drive. I was almost tempted just to set the whole thing up as a share drive, but then you're not going to get the benefits of the speed when I'm using it on a Mac. So whenever I want to share something, I can just take it out of the LaCie drive, put it into the share drive, and then vice versa. The next stage, after deciding how you're going to format and partition the drive, is the time machine settings. You need to decide whether you're going to use it or not for time machine, and if you are, in which partition the backup is going to be stored. And once you've set up the time machine settings, that's pretty much it. The next stages of the setup assistant are just registering the product, and then it gives you the option to install some optional software. While the drive's plugged in, you can see you've got desktop icons top right for the two partitions, and if you click on either one of those, it's important that you hit those and then take the opportunity to eject the drive before you disconnect it. Right, we've ejected it from the Mac and plugged it into a PC, and in terms of setup, it didn't take any. It's found it straight away. It's only found the 200GB partition that we set up that's suitable for both Macs and PCs. It obviously won't find the 800 that's only optimized for Macs. Just simply dragged and dropped a simple image into the drive and disconnected it from the PC and plugged it back into the Mac. As soon as we plugged it in, you get the two icons for the partitions top right. We'll click on the share drive where we drop the image, and there it is. Okay, that's the image. I'll shut down the image, and then if I just click on the LaCie icons top right, I'll show you the eject options. And that's it. Setting it up really is that simple. If you found this video useful or helpful, please click the thumbs up like button below. And if you'd like to be one of the first to see my next video, the subscribe button.